Hi everyone, welcome back to Paisa Bolta. In continuation with our effort of figuring out which FMCG companies we should venture into, Kesav has spent some time thinking about it and percolated, and he's come out with some numbers and reasonings why he feels ITC is a good buy. Have you done work on Tata also?
Yeah, sir.
You did work on Tata also?
Yeah, sir. I did some work on Tata, sir.
So you've done a lot of work on ITC. You've done some work in Tatas.
Yeah,
And
sir.
Dabur?
Dabur, no, sir. The first,
Dabur is
I have
no
to-
time for Chavan Prakash. Sorry.
sir, first we will discuss about ITC, sir.
Sir.
ITC company has started in 1910, sir. It started by WD and H.O. Wills and John Players and Son, sir. Plus, they both started this company. It's a John Players is a UK tobacco manufacturing company, sir. So 1913 only they start the first company at Bangalore for the tobacco manufacturing. So next they made the company public at 1954, sir. Yesterday our conversation is about how do you say ITC is a good thing to buy compared to Tata. So I researched about the PE, sir, their price to earnings. Sir, in 2018, I tracked the 5-year record, sir. In 2018, their PE is 30.3. Now it is trading at 30.6 price to earning ratio, sir. But in 2020, their PE drops to 11.6. So there is a major drop down on 2020, sir. But in Tata's, when we take the 4-year records of Tata consumers, 4 or 5, I think so. 5-year record, I think so, sir. Because they demerged the Tata Chemicals, Tata consumers from the Tata Chemicals and merged.
No problem. You take your time. First, when we finish ITC before we go to Tata's.
Okay, sir. Then the company's growth is, we can see the ITC's growth by its stock price increasing, sir. In 2020, 18, on that time, it traded on rupees 120 or 140, I think so, sir. Now it has gone up to 470, sir. So we can see the growth of that by seeing the stock price increase, sir. And ITC also diversified in many ways, sir. They are doing hotels. They are doing more FMCG like stationeries, gift products, and they are doing agri also, sir. So they are diversified in a lot of ways, and they have the best distribution sites, sir. ITC has the best distributors.
So what are you saying about ITC?
So that company will have a big growth on the upcoming days, sir. They will introduce new things. They know how to
So do you think ITC right now at the price of 472 rupees is expensive or cheap, or what is your? Would you buy more ITC?
Yeah, sir. By seeing their diversification in most of the areas, I will buy ITC.
You'll buy lots of ITC right now. You think it's a good price?
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Because in India only they are getting 80% of the revenue for cigarettes, sir. So they will make a good profit in the upcoming days. So I will invest on ITC, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. That's Kesav's view on ITC. Now he'll give us his view on Tata Consumers.
So Tata Consumers, when the company got listed, the Tata Consumers PE was about 64, sir.
When it got listed? When did it get listed?
5 years, 2018, I think so, sir.
Okay. So Kesav didn't bother writing that information down. Someday it got listed. Then?
Sir, it got demerged from Tata Chemicals and they merged it to Tata Global Food and Beverages. They merged on that and they formed Tata Consumers, sir.
This is in 2018.
18, I think so, sir.
I don't know. You're telling me. I'm just saying okay.
I didn't write that date, sir.
Okay. So from 2018 to now, what is their average PE?
Their average PE is... Sir, I didn't wrote down the average PE, sir, but now it's trading on 72.5. When they listed, the starting of their PE is 64.2, sir.
Okay, let me get this clear for you.
Okay, sir.
As far as ITC is concerned and Tata is concerned, we don't worry about management. Okay? They're good man. Like you said, they've been here for a very long time. The companies. They have a long track record. So then it only gets into the question of price. ITC is a good company financially also. They're debt free and everything.
Yeah, sir.
Like I said, everything is very nice. So is it the right time to buy? You saying it's the right time to buy. My thing is, when I look at the 5-year average of the PE of ITC, it says 21.8.
Okay.
Okay, and it's 21.8 and now it's trading at 30.8.
Yes, sir.
That means it's more expensive. Usually it's at 20, 21.
Okay.
It's trading at 30 times already.
30.6.
So it's very expensive.
Okay, sir.
But then what happened was in 2020, ITC shares were flooding the market. Okay, government was letting go of a position it was holding in ITC, and a lot of ITC shares flooded the market and pushed the price down. That's when Anand was talking. It's cheap. ITC is cheap.
Yeah, sir.
That's when ITC fell down to its historic low of like 12.9% PE, 12.9 PE. So that was the time to the cheapest. So because of that, your average PE is wrong.
Okay.
It's showing it artificially lower than what it is. So then you need to look at for a longer period of time.
Okay, sir.
Because of the 2000 to 2021, that period, because of so much of ITC shares in the market, the price was being pushed down. There's pressure on the price to be lower.
Okay.
So that means you have to look at a longer period of time. So you have to look at a 10-year period.
Okay.
When you look at a 10-year period, the PE median is 29.2.
Okay, sir.
29.22. So it's almost trading at where it should be.
Yeah, sir. Near the...
Correct.
Okay.
So from here, yes, you can buy ITC, but you cannot expect to see the kind of returns you would have seen when you bought it at 170 rupees, 160 rupees.
Okay.
Because that was, historically, you don't get it at that price.
Okay.
ITC is never at that price. It's never at that PE. Because suddenly there's a lot of ITC shares in the market, the price got pushed down. It was there artificially lower.
Okay.
Okay, not because of these reasons. Why was the price being pushed down? Because a lot of ITC shares were flooded in the market. So the price got pushed down.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay.
So you're not going to take that as a comparison. You should not say, sir, I bought ITC at 2020 and I saw this much growth. So if I buy now, ITC I buy now, I will see ITC go to 800 in next 2 to 3 years. The chance is very low.
Yeah, sir.
Your 170 rupee ITC is gone to 470
rupees
in 2-3 years. There is no guarantee that ITC from 472 will go to 800, 900 in 2 years, 3 years. You understood?
Understood, sir.
That happened because ITC was under pressure. The stock price was under pressure, not the company. The price was under pressure because of so many shares suddenly hitting the market.
Okay. So
right. So that you must keep in mind. So you can invest in ITC, but what you will see is the kind of average returns you saw before that. If you remove that data from your chart and then you look at the growth of ITC, it has been growing slowly.
Yeah, sir.
Right. The share price of ITC for a very long time was hovering in 200s. Then it slowly crawled up to 300, then it came down to around 200. If you can see the historical chart. From there, it's gone up now. So from here to, it might hang around at 400 for the next, 5 years, 6 years, you can't predict.
So, but when I searched on Google that what will be the growth of ITC in the next upcoming years, the most of the answer the analyst says is...
That's the problem. That's where you answer. The answer is in what statement is that? We said the analyst said. When has the analyst ever been right? Did the analyst be able to say the ITC price will drop down like that?
No, sir.
And there was a time when it was low for so long, how many analysts were saying buy ITC, buy ITC, buy ITC?
Nobody, sir.
Nobody was saying. Only Anand was the only one who was screaming on top of his lungs saying buy ITC, buy ITC, buy ITC. It's cheap, it's cheap. And everyone kept on saying no. Even in the comments, if you go look at the old videos, see the old comments. They're all ridiculing Anand saying, how are you saying buy ITC? The price has become something's wrong with the company. They're all making noises. Now everyone's taken full 180 degree on it. Saying, no, it is Anand is correct. No analyst, looking back is always easy, Keshav. When you're walking, you can always look back and say where you came from. It's very hard to see where you're going. That's why you should be cautious. So when you're investing in ITC, you got all the right reasons. It's debt free.
Yeah.
Growth will be nominal, will be good, will be stable. And the most important thing is they keep paying you dividend, very good dividend.
Yeah, sir.
2%, 2.8% dividend is very good in Indian conditions. So we took out all this, it's very good. But don't expect ITC share, your 400 rupees which you put it now, to become 800 rupees in 3-4 years time.
It will take time, but it will reach.
Yeah. it's a safe company.
Okay.
Will have growth. Will be good. That 400 might become 600, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 6 years from now. I don't know.
Okay, sir.
There's lots of variable factors in it.
Sir, but my doubt is we don't compare ITC and Tata Consumer, sir. But
We don't. Now let's talk. No, we're not. We're talking about why buying an FMGC company. So ITC is a good company to buy. If you have to buy an FMGC company, ITC is a good company to buy. It's not cheap. Okay, like what you were saying in yesterday's video, saying it was cheap. It's cheap. It's not cheap. Same way if you look at Tata Consumer, if you also look at, like you rightly said, they got demerged and recombined with Global and all that.
Yeah, sir.
So you should only look at their data from around 2000. 2000, if you see now, their average PE for that period of time is around 60 to 70.
Yeah, sir.
And they're trading at 73.
73.
So they're trading on par with their historical mean. Price to earnings, if you see.
Okay.
Right? The earnings to price, if you look at that ratio, it's trading almost close to that.
Near
So same boat as ITC.
Okay.
So Tata Consumer is also a good company to buy. It's trading at 852. Now, if you're talking about dividend yield, they give a much lower dividend. They're only giving 1%. So if you're talking about comparing ITC to Tata, I can buy 2 ITC shares to one Tata.
Okay.
And ITC is giving me 2%.
Tata.
For every 400 rupees, I'll get 2%. Correct?
Yeah, sir.
Tata is only going to give me 1% for the 852. So that way, ITC makes more sense right now. We have to see your returns. In terms of growth, both are going to grow at the same pace. So the returns in the share price is going up. Correct? So what are going to look at? The returns, dividend yield is better in ITC. And you get more ITC shares, so you'll get more dividends. So for that reason, you buy ITC.
Okay, sir. Sir, but ITC, when we see they are more diversified than the Tata Consumers.
That doesn't matter. As an investor in this thing, it doesn't matter for you.
So if we diversify in more sectors, it will be more profitable to us.
How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know?
Just I'm thinking in that way, sir. We have more.
It all depends on how those sectors do and how ITC is able to build a brand. ITC has been in FMCG sector for a long time, but they're still trying to establish that brand, Ashwada. They're finding stiff competition. But it's still not an established brand, where Tata product brands are all established.
True, sir. This point is acceptable, sir.
So you cannot predict that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So as an investor, you have to see, is your money safe? Are you getting good returns, dividends, and there's a growth there? If all those things match,
You can
go
invest
ahead.
on.
Yeah. And in terms of company, ITC company, and Tata Consumer company,
Yeah, sir.
And the only comparison is to see how much money you put in ITC,
How much we get
what will
back.
be the return. Same money you put in Tata's, what is going to be the return for a period of 5 years, you see. What do you think it will be?
Okay.
This way, if you look at the dividend, ITC gives you more.
2%.
For
Near to
every
2%.
one Tata Consumer share, you're going to get 2 ITC. And you're getting 2%. So 2% on each share. So 2 shares now, 2% you're getting. Here only 1% is going to give you.
Understood, sir.
Understood?
Yeah, sir.
So this is the reason why I'm saying buy ITC. Took Tata Consumer.
Okay, sir.
No other reason. This diversifying and all that is just noise.
Okay, sir.
Understood? Anyway, thank you for coming to Paisa Bolta today. I hope you found this video informative and interesting as always. I hope Kesav and me were able to give you some insight into why Anand has been saying buy ITC right now and it's still a good buy. That being said, please do turn on the bell notification icon and subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified every time we come out with some new video for you guys. Thank you again for joining us on Paisa Bolta.
Thank you.